being louder than my words. How you so, but still so down to earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie and the vet. Shout out to the she gon' see some that she don't wanna see. She ain't ready for it. If I ain't the greatest, then I'm headed for it. Yeah, that mean I'm way up. Yeah, the 6 ain't friendly, but that's where I lay up. Lay up. I been Steph Curry with the shot, been with the sauce, Chef Curry with the pot, boy. 360 with the wrist, boy. Hey, who the is, boy? OVO, man, we really with boy. Yeah, really with the. I should probably sign a hit, boy, cause I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you gotta chill. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in Nico basement, working on the phones. Either that or try the money mark to make the pickups. Man, it's 2008, I'm trying to paint the picture. Comeback season in the works and now I'm thinking bigger. I got 40 in the studio, every night, late night. Gotta watch it, don't wanna make them sicker. That's my oh Lord, got a whole lot to show for it. I mean, we could really get it, we could go for it. I'm just here for the Bucks and the Billies. Don't make me one of the ghosts for it. I run it, they like go for us, run for us, run for us, go for us. Yeah, I mean you already wrote for us. What's one more quote for us? Oh Lord, who else sounded like this? They ain't made me what I am, they just found me like this. I was ready, I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he would come into the house to get me. He ain't show valuable lesson, man, I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you, then do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick, real quick. Whole squad on that real 0 to 100 real quick, real quick, real quick. 0 to 100 real quick, real quick. Whole squad on that real 0 to 100 real quick, real quick, real quick. Whole squad on the real. Whole squad on that real. Yeah. The other night, lavishly told me that I'm all these people listen to. She said they love me unconditional. Imagine how I feel to watch another at the top. You know that if you wasn't you, you would be dissing you, dog. Okay, from that perspective, I see what you talking about. No way to soften that. Cause me, I was trying to find out where I lost them at, but maybe I ain't lose them at all. Maybe I keep moving forward and they're just stagnant, they ain't moving at all. But when they need a favor, who do they call? Maybe I'm searching for the problems, asking what was said and who was involved. Too focused on people's feedback and proving them wrong. They say the shoe can always fit no matter who for the song. These days feel like I'm squeezing in them. Whoever won before just wasn't thinking big enough, I'm about to leave them with them. Cause if I run the game in these, man, the seams are splitting. No pun intended, but they smelling defeat in the air. Headed where nobody took it, who meeted me there? They tell him that he talking crazy, but he doesn't care. Being humble don't work as well as being aware. Listen up, boy, you better off eavesdropping. We already got spring 2015 popping. P&D dropping, reps up P dropping, Magic Jordan dropping, Obi dropping, not to mention me dropping. Feel like we paid the refs off, man, we fixed the game. Me and Noel been at it before Twitter names. Yeah, been on the move like the lease is up. And I can't even name one person that's keeping up. How I was in the past tense. Ask yourself, how do we match up now? Cause I'm only 27 and I'm only getting better. If I haven't passed you yet, watch me catch up now, for real.
We've got basketball at Oracle Arena, the home of the Warriors in Oakland, California. Live on 2K Sports. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the 5, home in the paint. Now here's LeBron. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Barnes with it. Now Smith defending. Here's Bogut. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Bogut's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Assisted. And guys, last season, Klay Thompson made his first All-Star trip overall. Clark, his game took a huge leap forward.
Hey, I agree with you, Kevin. And a big reason for that, I think, was his spot on Team USA. Playing the way he did and with that group really lifted his confidence.
Excellent point. And here is James following Draymond Green's 3.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
The 3 from Barnes. From downtown. And he gets it to go.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Irving drives in. And Thompson kicks to Smith. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Back to Thompson. Some nice passing by Golden State. Irving against Bogut. 6 on the shot clock. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Off target with the open look. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Here's Thompson. Good D by LeBron.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Out to Smith. The dish now to Love. Good on the triple. Kevin Love. Love's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And Curry, here we go. Good D by Thompson.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
For so long, there has been this mindset that Golden State wins through offense. But their defense, you know, G, you were talking about this, is where the true strength of this team lies.
Yeah, I think that's what's really allowed them to separate when you look at the rest of the league. I mean, they led the league in opponents' field goal percentage last season. And some nights, the shots weren't falling, but the defense always showed up.
It's LeBron with the drive. And he gets it to go.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Curry's shot is good.
And you know, with the Warriors, it goes beyond the stats. High character guys, tremendous culture. They had a lot of guys that could guard multiple positions and defend them well. That was a big reason they became champs.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
And you just look at this Warriors roster, and there are a ton of defensive playmakers. That ability to switch everything and be fine is what made them so tough on the defensive side of the ball.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far? for the Warriors.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
Warriors leading by 5. And Iguodala gets it to go in on the assist by Livingston.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now, here is Irving. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
And Iguodala knows just how deadly his teammates can be from outside, and he looks for them to get their shot before getting his own. I think this situation for him in Golden State's perfect for his skill set.
Festus Ezeli, he's jacked in for Green. And the rejection by Ezeli. Here's Barbosa. Can't get it to go. Cavaliers go the other way with it. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And the shot is good.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Lets the 3 fly. And Kyrie Irving gets the 3. Irving's got 5 points so far.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take him long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. The Warriors on top. They're up by 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
It's just been a long-range battle for them and one that they're winning right now.
Yeah, sharp shooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Kevin Love out there with Channing Frye. And it's Dellavedova in the point.
And it's strange to think that early last year, all the talk in the media was about the in-house fighting on the Cavs. Goes to show just how much better things are for a team when they're winning. Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
And the dunk by LeBron.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Well, as rough as the Cavs might have started the season, Clark, they were all at peace near the end. Things turned around certainly after the All-Star break. Had their amazing playoff run, great momentum, and that confidence showed every game they played.
Really did, and I thought the big three found a way to come together nicely and smooth out the rough spots, and James, Irvin, and Love ended up being the highest scoring trio in the league last year.
Andrew Bogut checked in for Golden State. Green comes in for Andre Iguodala.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
James against Thompson. The feed to Dellavedova. And there's the 3-second violation. Warriors leading by 4. Curry dishes to Thompson. Green left side. And stolen by Love. LeBron can't get it to go. Golden State's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Curry passes to Bogut. The shot is off. Great D that time from James. The Cavaliers trail by 4. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And it's 8 points for LeBron.
And one thing about Tristan Thompson, he is an absolute terror on the offensive glass. Was top 5 in that category last year. despite playing less than 27 minutes a game. Does a terrific job with anticipation of the carom and uses his gigantic wingspan to just go up and reel it in. Terrific motor and nose for the glass.
5 on the clock. That gives them the lead. 9 points for Love.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Greg, you were talking about Tristan Thompson. LeBron came out and said he's one of the best pick-and-roll defenders in the NBA. And Clark, that's high praise from the King.
No doubt. I mean, Thompson is an emerging force. If he could just develop his shooting stroke a little more, then you're talking about a very, very valuable play.
Good point.
That is up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when the steal triggers the break.
And really, basketball is about rhythm, and that allows your offense to flow better. Now let's see if they can build on it and keep this lead.
Different look here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Rush comes in for Harrison Barnes. Clark, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Then for the Cavaliers, Mozgov, he's checked in for Love. Shumpert comes in for James. And Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova.
Wow, risky shot there, size-wise, but the incredible...
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Fry's checked in. They grabbed their own miss. And stolen by Spates. Now the Warriors moving it up. And the slam dunk by Rush.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal, pay dividends instantly on the fast break.
Out to Smith. Cleveland moving the ball around. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Clark hits the three-point bomb. Now it's a 6-point Warrior lead.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Out to Smith. Clark down low that time, and he got the 3-second call.
Into the lineup for the Cavaliers.
Warriors leading by 6. Pass to Clark. Outside, Green. From outside, off the mark. To stop the run.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Warriors lead by 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Oracle Arena, let's keep it going for your...
And we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we're ready to get going once more. The players having a chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
You just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot, even the tough one.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
Yeah, he was in attack mode from the word go. Came out very aggressively in that first half.
Take a look at his shot chart. It looks like the ink spilled right at the rim. No reason for him to settle.
That athlete.
Yeah.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on. Clark, he had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one, although if he missed it, I might have.
Early on last year, it was clear Steph Curry was just on another level. He was an MVP candidate right from the start of the season, and he would eventually be voted that award.
And I thought very deserving. You could see how he elevated his play, and so many of us, and so much talk focuses on what he does offensively. But he was ahead of the snake of a terrific defensive group for Golden State a season ago, and that's one reason why he ended up being the MVP.
Barnes can't get it to go. The Cavaliers trail by 3. The shot's good from Love.
They're doing work here in the second half, 3 or 4 to start.
Here's Curry. They kick it out to Green. Again, the miss by Green.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
James, no good. Warriors have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements. They get the rebound. Puts up the baby hook. Nobody near Barnes. It's good from long range. Barnes has got 10 points in the game.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Spates checked in for the Warriors. Ian Clark comes in for Barnes. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Shumpert is checked in for James. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Smith. Curry kicks to Green. And he dunks it down.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Well, you know, last season Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
And Shumpert kicks to Irving. .156 left in the third quarter of the game. For the three, Draymond Green with the rebound. Greg, Steve Kerr did win over the locker room in a hurry last season. They had finished a successful run under Mark Jackson. Winning accelerates everything. They certainly bought into it.
They really did. And people don't often appreciate how difficult it is to come into a situation where expectations are that high. But he also went out of his way to empower his players and really give them some accountability. Didn't try to hide anyone on defense and played to the strengths of his team on the offensive end.
Boy, he hit that shot, Kevin, from the suburbs. What a shot.
You got to have some guts to let it fly from that far beyond the arc.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Kyrie Irving made his first playoff appearance last season with the Cavs and individually got a big $90 million max extension as well. He's in a really good spot in his career at this point.
Dishes to Spates. He feeds it to Clark. And stolen by Irving. And it's blocked by Curry.
I think it's going to be tough for them to trim this deficit if he keeps missing those kinds of shots, Kevin. I mean, they need his points. How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
The kick out to Irving. Here's the three. Another three for Cleveland. And And speaking of Irving's star status, last season a signature shoe in his name. I see, in fact, that you and Clark are wearing them tonight. That's always a big deal.
Kevin, that's an elite club to be in. Only the true superstars get that kind of status. He certainly got the flash to go with the substance.
The Cavaliers shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Love comes in for Channing Frye. James checked in for Shumpert. And Smith subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Livingston dishes to Barbosa. It's Rush outside. Offensive rebound.
Fellas, that's exactly the job the big guy has to do for him. Contest every rebound.
Well, wide open look for Love. What a play! Simply drains it in at the... And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. The Warriors on top, leading by just 2. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. The Cavaliers trailing, and Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. And it's Thompson in the center position. Clark, neither team with a big advantage here in the fourth quarter.
5 times we've had the lead switch so far. I mean, back and forth we go.
And Clark, that could rise again before we're through. And guys, Andre Iguodala entered this league as an athlete with raw skills. And bit by bit, though, he refined his game over the years, except in the one category, free throw shooting. In that one area, he was much better over the first 5 years of his career than he has been the last 5. And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Love kicks to Dellavedova. Clock is at 3. Shot is off. So Golden State will take it the other way. Here's Livingston. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
And the Warriors with some changes. Green, he's checked in for Iguodala. Klay Thompson comes in for Leandro Barbosa. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Shumpert's checked in. And James throws it down. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
Well, 7 lead changes, Kevin, in this one, and we could very well be seeing more.
And matchups, it's really what it's all about, and these two teams are really equal.
Thompson passes to Love. James outside. It's a pick by Love. LeBron dishes to Love. Over Thompson. And too long on the shot.
That's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on. How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Here's Barnes. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got 6 rebounds in the game. At the elbow, it's Thompson. James kicks to Shumpert. Feeds to James. Lobs it up. And it's sent back by Bogut. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. For the Cavaliers, Smith comes in for Shumpert. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. And stolen by Barnes. And here we go. Warriors running again. They kick it out to Green. Drills the three-pointer. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
And stolen by James. And it's Irving missing.
I'm not even going to comment on that.
Neither am I. I mean, if you're going to attempt a buzzer beater, I guess I will comment. Make sure there's actually a buzzer to beat. They just haven't been able to find an answer for Barnes. He's got 10 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be. And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident that he's able to go up and knock those down. And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second three of the half right there.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're up by 3. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter.
I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Steve Kerr was saying to the team. The game's still in question, but he told his players, guys, this is when it's fun, right? Time is winding down, a close game. This is where you show the preparation and the time you put in. Kevin, we'll see if they respond.
Warriors leading by 3. And Curry, here we go. And that one's good.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're behind by 5. There's 1:17 left to play here in the fourth. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. James in the post. It's up against Thompson. Irving for 3. He kicks it to Love. Goes back up. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. The Warriors have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Curry attacking. Buries it. Cleveland's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. The kick out to Irving. That doesn't go in either for Irving. From deep, Green. Cavaliers with the rebound. Thompson passes to James. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Smith, no good. A basket here, and this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock.
Timeout called Cleveland. They're down by 8. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
And look, this one's out of reach. I don't know what they're thinking with this timeout.
Neither do I. I mean, maybe they're going over their plans for after the game. Who knows? But let's just get out of it.
A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And he nails the third. And he commits the intentional foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
At the line for the Warriors.
And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Timeout called the Cavaliers. They trail by 7. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
You know what? You can talk all you want, but I just don't see a scenario that's going to get them back in it.
Yeah, who knows what he's drawing up in there, maybe working on a play for down the road in another game, but whatever it is, it's too late for this one.
And really the defense not organized on that inbounds play, and boy, do they pay the price with the triple. Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the strike, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
James. Off target. So we see the Warriors get the win here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, and I thought good execution really played a big part throughout.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening. We'll be bringing you an interconference matchup in this one as the Warriors take to the road. Home court advantage goes to the Cavaliers playing here in Quicken Loans Arena. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, and here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Barnes and Green are the forward set. And it's Bogut in at the 5 roaming the paint.
And Steph Curry, 6'3" and about 195. I mean, a slender frame. You look back to high school and college, and that was one of the question marks. Did he have the strength to succeed?
Just 5 on the clock. LeBron passes to Love. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Tries again. The offensive rebound. Out to Thompson. Thompson is double. Pass to LeBron. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And speaking of Curry's slight build, he's worked up and bulked himself. He's added some muscle. He even got up to 200 pounds, I think he said. But he didn't feel real good, Clark, at that weight.
Yeah, it's not about the weight, Kevin. It's about strength. You need it to fight through screens and attack the rim, and he's clearly put on the strength he needs to play at his highest level.
On defense, Golden State. The shot's good from Irving.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
Barnes kicks to Thompson. And he gets the bucket.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move. And the Warriors put the ball in Thompson's hands a lot more last season. He ran the pick and roll and attacked the rim, taking more advantage of his size and ball handling ability at that off-guard position.
For Cleveland, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Curry. Finished off the break.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Well, Greg, for Thompson, last season, an uptick in his free throw attempts and his assists, and Clark, a reflection of his activity with the ball in his hand.
He's a complete player, terrific offensive player, outstanding defensively as well. And what I like about him is he never lacks for confidence. He stays aggressive at both ends of the floor.
Shot's good. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
I'd say, 8 lead changes, that speaks for itself.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Barnes can't get it to go. Cavaliers trailing. Smith with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Love dishes to Irving. Cleveland the rebound. Pass to Love. To the middle. Goes back up. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Love. 8 points for Kyrie Irving. Bogut the pass to Green. Another shot. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Cavaliers?
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Shumpert is checked in for James. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. Here's Livingston. That misses off the backboard.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
Now here's Shumpert. From past the arc. And Barbosa pulls it down. Warriors trail by 3. That one falls, coming off Iguodala's feet.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Smith with the defensive effort.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Now here is Smith. Picked by Mozgov. On the wing, Shumpert. To the middle. Mozgov kicks to Dellavedova. Shumpert. Mozgov dishes to Shumpert. And that one's on target from the wing. Livingston. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Cavaliers on top. They're up by 5. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
They've been a well-oiled machine offensively thus far.
They've kept the ball moving, Greg, and their opponents chasing after it. That's how they've piled up all the points.
J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Kevin Love out there with Thompson. And it's Irving in at the 1 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Bangs home the trifecta. Irving's got 11. Kyrie Irving, an explosive scorer.
Oh, wow.
It's a beautiful jam.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
Good, and the assist goes to James. 13 points for Kyrie Irving.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And how big was last year's trade for J.R. Smith? I mean, sent from the Knicks to the Cavaliers around midseason, Smith began to post some of the better numbers of his career, helping prove that for a tumultuous personality like Smith's, environment is key.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
For J.R. Smith playing alongside LeBron and Kyrie last season, he knew he had a chance for a ring. You know, Clark, he played like it most of the time.
He sure did. I mean, instead of having to create offense, the offense was created for him, served up perfectly for him. And all he had to do was knock down open jumpers. And as a result, his shooting percentages rose after the trade.
It's Curry outside. Good D by Irving. Lets the 3 fly. No luck. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Outside for Curry. Feeds it to Ezeli. And the 3 off target. Cleveland with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Curry. Smith with the defensive effort. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Thompson. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And Green gets it to go.
He's really starting to ramp it up now, getting involved in the offense here after being held without a point in the first.
Irving passes to Love. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Love's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Here is Irving. After the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. A shot's good from Irving. Irving's got 10 points in the quarter.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they are not backing off at all, are they? Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Yeah, trying to get it all back in a hurry. And you're right on that. But these threes they're taking have not helped. They're trying to catch fire, and they've yet to find the match.
And the thing about LeBron James, he's really done a nice job of reshaping his game over the years. I mean, every veteran goes through losing a little speed and quickness. The great ones compensate by getting stronger and more physically imposing, not to mention also their basketball IQ grows as well, just as has been the case for LeBron.
And it's Shumpert penetrating. Pass to Dellavedova. 6 to shoot. Good. 8 points for LeBron.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Talking about the strength of LeBron now, we saw Michael Jordan do this too. Then they paid a lot of attention to the body as they got older, and thus they became more sculpted. They looked more physical.
Exactly. Leaned up and altered their games a bit. Not nearly as high flying, but just as potent and as effective.
Warriors ball.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Clark kicks to Spates. Off the left rim and out.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game. Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
And you know what? The frustration for the defense is mounting because it seems like they can't miss out there.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
James kicks the fry. Misses the three. Now the pass to Clark. Back to Barnes. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Barnes has got 6. It's deflected. Iguodala with the steal. And that third quarter.